Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is Stranger Days, and oh my God, not a year. Not a year goes by where there's not some kind of clothing faux pas from a high end shop that ultimately doesn't care about your feelings, but has to act a certain way in order to have the best possible outcome. And we've saw this earlier this year with for I think it was H&M had a shirt that they were advertising that said "coolest monkey in the jungle." Happened to have a black kid featuring the sweater, and people lost their mind. People were like, "Oh my God, for H&M is racist." Never mind the fact that the mother of the boy who was the model, right, who signed off on the permission of it, she said this was perfectly fine. She got it. I think anyone out there with any bit of a brain got it, right? The optics of it in this current day and age, sure, I can see where people are coming from in regards to being angry over it, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. When we're dealing with climate change, when we're dealing with global problems, a sweatshirt is ultimately very far down on the list of things to give a fuck about. But of course, this is Twitter. Twitter has to be mad at everything. They have to make sure they're mad at everything, because how else do they validate their own experiences in life? Or how do they validate what they're doing in life? Which, let's be fair, is sitting at a Starbucks, sipping a latte, and bitching about things because nothing else in their life gives them value. Which leads me to this story here. Forever 21 apologizes for using a white man to model a Black Panther inspired sweater. Yes. Yes, because apparently Wakanda forever, but not for all. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Black Panther. It's a good movie, but this is dumb. Forever 21 apologized after it was criticized on social media for using a white male model to sell a sweater inspired by the 2018 hit film Black Panther. The store's website showed a picture of a sweater that read Wakanda Forever being worn by a white male. The phrase was made popular by the Marvel film that chronicled the story of Black Panther, a superhero from the fictional African nation of Wakanda. So it's fictional. It doesn't exist. Yeah, people are getting mad over something that doesn't exist outside of $1 billion movie and a lot of comics. Maybe read a new comic. I don't know. But here's the thing. Why did they have a white dude wearing the sweater in the article, in the ad? Well, it makes sense. It's a lot of juxtaposition in regards to emphasizing the clothing and having it be on the opposite end of who's wearing it. So you pay more attention to the clothing rather than the Eminem albino looking motherfucker that's wearing it, because that's what it is here. That's what it is. If you take a look, bring this up. This is exactly what it is. Look at this guy right here. Right? Looks like Eminem 1996. Who cares? But you can see you're not looking at his face, because it's pale and it's washed out. Like Eminem in 1996, what you're looking at is the Wakanda Forever, the colors. They draw your attention. Have you ever looked at a color wheel and looked at the opposite sides of a color wheel? That's what they're doing. It's marketing. But instead, you guys just gave them the best marketing they could ever freaking ask for. Now, it goes on to say here that social media users criticize the store for using a white model instead of a person of color. One person is saying, "Hey, Forever 21, in what universe did you think it was okay to feature a white model in Wakanda gear? Granted, chances are you knew it wasn't okay, but still, as a former number 21 man brand specialist for the company, I'm highly offended." Who cares? Who is Mark Paul? Who cares? What made you think it was okay for a white dude to wear a sweater that said Wakanda on it? I don't know. I didn't think that anyone specifically owned Wakanda, right? This is just like when they were leading up to the film's release and they brought in Wakanda Black Panther pins that you could buy at Disneyland. Someone took a picture of it, put it up online. Someone saw that and were like, "Oh my God, they've made Black Panther white. Underneath it, T'Challa is white." And what it really was they were using a juxtaposition for skin tone to the black vibranium mask. So they used a little bit lighter of a skin tone color, so a little lighter of a brown, to juxtapose against the black. And it just so happened that the dude took a flash photo of it, and the flash refracted back off of the brown, making it look a little bit whiter, because it washed out the whole image. It was an optical illusion that people lost their shit over. And speaking of Black Panther, people losing their shit, the very first bad review for Black Panther came out of Ireland, the Irish Times. Dude saw it, was all like, I didn't like it. Listed out his reasons why, wasn't that big of a deal. People lost their mind. For some reason, when it comes to Black Panther, people are losing their mind. This movie is up for 16 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Disney is running hard to make this thing Best Picture. Earlier this year, the Motion Picture Association of America decided under its new wokeness policy that it wanted to make a new award. It wanted to do this whole new award that was simply going to be the most popular movie of the year award. Everyone in Hollywood just laughed and went, just give it to Black Panther. You know you want to. This movie is literally a protected class at this point. I'm not even kidding you. It feels like it. You cannot criticize Black Panther in certain areas. You will get shot. People are upset that a white dude, this guy right here is wearing a Black Panther shirt. But let me ask you a question. When you look at all the photos, what do you look at first? Where does your eye go? There's a specific reason why fashion designers shoot like this, why photography works like this. It's because it's meant to get your eyes to look at the product, not the person. You're not even looking at the dude right now. Maybe right now because I mentioned it, but otherwise you're not looking at the guy. You're looking at the purple and the orange and the yellow and the Wakanda Forever. I think that's what it is. Is this Wakanda Forever? I forget. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Anyway, Forever 21 apologized if consumers were offended. You should never apologize. The store also deleted a tweet with the sweater and deleted pictures of the model wearing the clothing item, saying here, Forever 21 takes feedback on our products and marketing extremely seriously. The store told E! News in a statement, we celebrate all superheroes with many different models of various ethnicities and apologize if the photo in question was offensive in any way. Here's the long and short of it. The photo is not offensive. Anyone claiming that it's offensive is just, they have to feel something. That's where they are in their life. They have to feel something. So they've identified all ounces of who they are with this movie. Now, hey, listen, I'm a Star Wars fan that gets really mad at certain things in Star Wars being changed up, right? But that's usually from a narrative perspective, never a race or gender perspective. So that's where we're going to differ on this one. But I can understand to an extent people going like, right? I get it. Fan outrage is a real thing. But this isn't a big deal. This isn't a big deal. It's not a big deal. Like, there's more things to worry about. The time and energy and effort you spent getting mad on Twitter over this could have been spent, I don't know, raising money for the homeless or working at a food bank, volunteering at a local nonprofit to actually benefit the community around you. You know, the one you claim to care about, but actually can't get off your fat ass to fucking do. There we go. How about that? How about that? For anyone that throws their back around on me, I am actually volunteering with local nonprofits, so there we go on that one. Nah, I will smuckle at you, good sir. Nah. But the point I'm trying to get to here, guys, I'm not trying to be a supreme dick about this, but there are legitimate things in this world that we need to be mad about. Right? If you care so much about this, there are other things that could really use you, that are really important. Homelessness. Kids not getting proper education because they don't have proper funding in schools. Mental health issues. It's the fucking holidays, for Christ's sake. You could do a lot more with your time than bitch about this. Same with me bitching back at you about bitching about a sweater. Oh God, no, a white dude wore a sweater. Somewhere Al Sharpton's all like, I'm gonna get me some free clothes. Or Jesse Jackson, it's one of them. So stupid, guys. So stupid. You could totally do better. Black Panther's not even like, it's a good movie, but it's not anything to like write home about in regards to like quality. It was serviceable. It did its job. It told a good story. But on the ranking of the Marvel movies, it's in the middle. You know? Anyway, I leave it to you guys. Post your thoughts. Post your opinions. What do you think of Black Panther? Let me know in the comments.